Certainly, on the evidence of what happened today, it seemed like that. But I would put that to some superb bowling from the RCB Pacers. There was enough swing and there was good seam movement. I think they capitalized on that pretty well because after that initial phase, we sort of saw that Warner could hit. He hit the hat trick of boundaries, and then Manish Pandey could also bat pretty well. So I wouldn't outrightly say it's easier to defend during the day, but on the evidence of what happened today, and that was primarily down to how well RCB bowlers Pacers bowled first up. There are people who are hopelessly out of form, and in every match there seems to be one person who is scoring 20 and 25 while the others seem to be failing. Riley Rusu scored in one match, and then I think Lalit Yadav scored in one match, and I think before this Manish Pandey scored. So they are not firing in unison. Maybe one thing that they could do, and which was also asked in the press conference to Shane Watson, who had represented DC, if they should be promoting Axar up the order when he's been batting so well. And even today, he looks so good while he was out there. So that might be something that they could think of and get him up the order so that they don't lose too many wickets too soon. It was actually, I mean, a dream come true. And he even said after the match that he was on top of the world because his first wicket was with David Warner, and he also picked the wicket of Axar Patel, who was probably the best batter going into this match. Uh, but for someone who was not picked in the auction, I think his name didn't even come up in the auction. It was not like he went unsold. His name didn't even come up. And he was a net bowler, and for him to be a injury replacement to for Rajat Patidar, it was actually a too good a script to be written. But he was at home, and I think he had some initial nerves, is what he said. But after that, he sort of settled down, and it also helped that RCB were in a great position when he came on to bowl. It was they were DC was 2 for 3, but he did bowl like he was always there. So it didn't seem like his debut. He did very well, good line, good length, and he also bowled at a decent pace. For a debut bowler to come up with figures of 4 overs, 20 runs, and 3 wickets, out of which two were their most informed batters, I think he couldn't have asked for a better debut, and he was very impressive. Because I would say that they did have a very forgettable power play. They scored some 47 odd runs. And DC under Ponting has always been a team which shuffles its bowlers. Like there were, I think, 5 bowlers who bowled in the first 6 overs, out of which three were spin. I think Lalit Yadav bowled 1 over and Axar 2 overs, and out of which RCB scored only 16 runs. So there is a problem. They are not able to accelerate against the spinners, and it was evident again today. But unlike in the previous matches, their spinners didn't sort of get hit by the opponent batters. And by then, the match was almost in the bag, I would say. And Hasaranga getting Manish Pandey, that was the clinchers. But like in the previous matches, RCB batters are struggling against spin, and they should do something about it going forward.